I thought I would give a little recap, maybe insert some pictures or something. I didn't really get any videos, insert some pictures. I didn't really get any videos of everything that happened today, but the key highlighted points are as follows. I went to Tate, Britain, which is in, where is it actually? It's in Millbank, I want to say. And went to the Hogarth exhibit. And it was so much chef's kiss, everything. Just taking me back to my art history days. You know, I mainly knew him for the Rake's Progress, which is a narrative of paintings, because at the time, narrative paintings were kind of in, you know, telling a full story in a set of 5 or something, and Hogarth was actually like one of the key people to do this, right? And I was like, wait, is the Rake's Progress based on the Prodigal Son? I mean, can we do some more research on that? There was so much about how Hogarth was, how his paintings gave so much commentary. His commentary on race at the time, like, you know, there's a lot of Black characters in his paintings, but then also there's a lot of him trying to speak to and portray some of the like humor at the time, which was based off of like racial stereotypes. Hold on, my hand is getting tired. It was based off of racial stereotypes, and the question was, you know, did he agree with them, or was he trying to highlight, you know, an issue here? Like, you know, what was his actual stance? There's like 2 camps. One that he was really focused on like social change, or really hyper aware of issues in society. And then there's another one that he was actually part of the problem, and you know, his maybe public facing, he was, you know, trying to pretend like he truly cared and, you know, had this deep moral compass, but actually like privately with his friends, with the company that he kept, he actually wasn't that way. And, you know, he was more of, he actually agreed with, you know, some of the racism and some of that kind of behavior that was happening at that time. Yeah, anyway, go take an art history class. But it reminded me just how interesting, like, mid 1700s, you know, time period kind of was. It was very, you know, there was kind of this like collapsed geographical and cultural space between Paris and London, which they also highlighted in this exhibit. Actually, they mentioned Paris, London, Venice, and Amsterdam as being those key cities that were driving like cultural, social practice in Western Europe. And but anyway, so yeah, that was interesting. And I highly recommend Tate, Britain. My friend recommended it, and I'm glad I went. Anyway, then my boss called me and was like, "You need a raise." And I was like, the Lord works in mysterious ways, let me tell you. I was literally just sitting here like, wow, I spend so much money. I literally am spending so much money. Do you ever just like look around and you're like, all I do is spend money? I was having one of those moments yesterday and today. But you know, maybe that raise will help. Anyway, I was like, all right, I can either take the tube or I can walk to my next appointment, which was my deep tissue massage, which is why I can barely hold this camera up. and why my traps are looking insane right now in this sweatshirt. I literally just, okay, so rewind. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna walk. It's 40-minute walk. We love a good, you know, afternoon stroll. So I made my way down to the Como Hotel, which is on Park Lane, where all the other, like, you know, big London hotels are, near Hyde Park Corner, basically. And I forgot that I booked a 90-minute massage instead of a 60-minute massage. So that was a little extra 30-minute treat. Anyway, this lady was doing the most, all right? She was doing the most on my back, okay? Trying to get every single knot that was there, applying pressure, okay, on period. And, you know, the G that I am, I could not tell her that it was too strong. Because I was like, wait, I actually need it. I was like, the knots are really bad in my back. Like, they're really bad. And then she got there and she was like, oh, they really bad, girl. So yeah, she worked on me for quite a long time. I was like, please don't go on my scalp because I don't feel like washing my hair. Okay, thanks. And then afterwards, she was just like, girl, oh my goodness. She was so sweet. She's like, you need to do some sport, like some stretching. I was like, not you dissing your girl. I'm like, okay, like, anyway, she was like, your whole back, your whole neck, and even your lower back, because she had to go in deep into the lower back, girl. Okay. Sorry, my friend just texted me. It's like the phone camera situation. Yeah, she was like, girl, you need to be stretching. You need to get your life all the way together, okay? Because your back is in knots, your lower back is ruined. I was like, I know, because I sit on a really hard chair and I sit for hours. Like, I can literally sit for hours and not get up. I was actually, last night, I watched No Time to Die, sitting in this really hard, uncomfortable chair and at my kitchen table. And that movie, I think I sat for like 3 hours straight. Okay. So yeah, I was like, ooh, I should have known it was going to be extra bad the day after, because this was the last night that I was watching that movie. So things were not looking good. And of course, you know, like I lean over to my computer because I can't see very well. So I'm always like leaning over, and then I like lie on my bed on my chest and like, you know, get on my iPad. So yeah, I just have a ton of like terrible practices when it comes to my back. Oh, ouch. Anyway, she's like, hydrate. I'm like, I know. Okay. I get a lot of deep tissue massage. So yeah, I gotta go drink some water, okay, and answer my text messages. All right, later.